police on horseback.
Here's your fortune teller.
Fly into space and seek your fortune there, and cut your spending till you feel the pain.
No train.
You don't want to be for one moment. I'm not
A company limited. What's the company? The chairman ran the
a company limited. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? Give us a kind of clue. What do you mean? What do you mean? What is he going to do? It starts with a very simple handshake between a proud and president. A deal that's designed to make the land shake, though no one really knows what you intend. You want to make your country enterprising with all that makes your southern neighbor great. You import all the finest advertising and export shopping to the USA. It's a very clever scheme when Americans find peace can be offered to a country that they'll like the one. Do not try publicity for your identity. If the president in Washington can back one, do not try for unity or a new identity. If the president in Washington can back one. When your critics are to overcome you, unthreatened by the quest for unity, the struggles of the nation don't become you, and neither do the pains of deity. Do you suppose that this is degradation? If so, you're but a diplomatic done. The country that has sold the sense of nation becomes a private company at once. All your resources is known, and you're 30 million strong. So you need a catchy name in stormy weather. So it's country when I do, then it's company for you. You could be and put it all together. So it's country when I do, then it's company for you. You can be the man to put it all together.
Well, at first sight, it strikes us as peculiar. But if it's good enough for virtuous Canada, a mighty pillar of the modern world, it's good enough for us.
You bet take care to settle next. We have not taken no care.
And do I understand you that Canada is now a privately owned company?
We haven't come to that exactly, but we're tending rapidly in that direction. Take not distance.
We will be before. We'll go down to posterity, renowned as the first sovereign dynasty, who mortgaged his crown and country to American private investors of great repute.
You love.
Henceforth of dirt, famous as we will go down to posterity as sovereigns of land.
If you can match America, your riches are too big. You'll go down to posterity much earlier than you think.
You go up to posterity if I think to blow.
Down to posterity, we think we have to know.
You go up. Blown up with dynamite.
You go up, of course he will. You're right, up, 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 up.
entrance, walk in, wand break. Fine, can deal with it. Next entrance, open newspaper, rips in half. What is going on with the props? They have all decided, oh, sure.
You spoiled it.
Sure! Hey, I'll never be a star, sir!
Video Rex, now.
As I was saying,
10
you
minutes
man
for
must
the
be hard.
next
Come over here, sweetheart, please. Okay.
Hey, babe, you always interrupt me, so I think it's time.
Oh no, John. Come on,
Oh,
John. We want the Jesse story. Let's have egos. Let's have who has the biggest ego.
You can get
Okay,
my bum.
Shea Martin. Let's show Shea Martin.
Hi.
Sorry, I had to go by.
Only the flowers of Get the camera out of here! No! Like I slowed down. But...
Look again.
Oh, I know. It's like giving me those eyes.
And as we can see here, Vicky is the center of our social... Let's get a close-up on Vicky. No, Vicky. This is the social
She's
center.
there. She's beautiful. She's a goddess. She's not naked.
She is the hub. The hub of... Whoa! No!
That is exactly the matter.
Look at that hair. How do you do?
Still my beating heart.
I know. Not a Shea Martin creation, but beautiful nonetheless.
Don't hate me because I'm the mushroom. This is great. Don't hate me. Lost in the audience.
How about this bodysuit?
Have sound on it. I want to tell you that everyone in this cast is a freak
Of nature.
that way.
Freak of nature. Freak of nature.
Oh, Zara, my beloved one, bear with me, and do not laugh at my attempted Repent not, mocking maid, thy girlhood's choice, the fervor of my love affects my voice. A tenor all fingers above, that doesn't admit of a question, should keep himself quiet, attend to his diet, and carefully nurse his digestion. But when he is madly in love, it's certain to tell on his thinking. You can't do chromatics with proper emphatics when anguish your bosom is rinking. When distracted with worry, and it's fluttering bosom with the face of this trusty affair can't do himself justice. Now, sir. Oh, you see, I can't do myself justice. I could sing if my father were mock. It's easy enough if you're acting, but when one's emotion is born of devotion, you mustn't be over-exacting. One ought to be firm as a rock, to
cool and collected, and never attempting agitato. But of course, when one finally has a letter, and it's left the together, and it's flattering bosom, the slave of mistrusted a tenor can't do himself justice. Now observe. You see, I can't do myself justice.
Hi, Dudley. What does it matter? When the higher qualities of the heart are all that can be desired, the higher notes of the voice are matters of comparable insignificance. Who thinks slightingly of the coconut because it is husky? Besides, you're not putting in for an engagement. You already have it.
How good and wise you are. How unerringly your prompt brain winnows the wheat from the chaff. The material from the merely incidental.
My McGill education, Dudley. At McGill, all is wheat. And the only idle chaff I could find was this theater group dedicated to the presentation of musty Victorian operetta. But tell me, is not all working marvelously well? Have not our flowers of progress more than justified their names?
We have indeed done our best. I have been personally attending to the creation of a Utopian police force. In a few days, the Royal Utopian and Mounted Police will be patrolling law and order throughout the soon-to-be great island nation.
The RUMP?
I know, it's an unfortunate acronym. But I'm flying all over. Action and valor speak louder than a name. But as you may have heard, the defense of Utopia is also in great hands.
The Canadian Army?
No, Captain Kirk. Finally, Utopia's special effects and defense budgets have been amalgamated into one, and the island is now quite safe from Klingon invasion. Modernization is proving to be unimaginably easy. Free from all the bureaucracy of Ottawa, the flowers of progress are giving their talents free play and introducing reforms which even in Ottawa were never dreamt of.
But perhaps the most fortuitous change of all has been effected by Mr. Brian O'Brien, who, knowing the difficulties and inconveniences of running a country, has helped to convert the monarchy of Utopia into a company limited.
Marvelous is the power of a civilization which can transmute by a word a limited income into an income limited.
But reform has not stopped here. I hear that the natives of our land have adopted the tasteful fashions of Canada, which are greatly indistinguishable from the tasteful fashions of the United States. Ceremonial demonstration of our immense gratitude to the flowers of progress is to be held here this evening. And as I am the eldest daughter of the king, it is of course my duty to help with the preparation.
So we must part,
Necessary for a time.
just as I wanted to tell you, with all the enthusiastic, passionate nature. How deeply, how devotedly, I love you!
Are these the accents of a heart that feels? True love does not indulge in declamation. It's going and soft and low. The west wind whispers sweetly when he woos the poplar.
a keen and far-reaching sense of humor. I also possess an uncommon sense of the grave and impressive when they are at hand. And now, Captain, do right at such a time. The first corporate forum of Utopia Ltd. is to be held momentarily. Ah, thank you. I'm convinced that such an occasion requires me to set aside my unparalleled sense of humor and to do my best to ignore the absurdly comical side of it. Of course, I expect everyone to conduct themselves with dignified solemnity. Now, where are the other five who signed the Articles of Association?
Sir, they're waiting right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, a grand ceremony in your honor will be held in half an hour, but we shall have time in the interval to conduct our half-yearly report. Mr. O'Brien will call the meeting to order, and Captain Kirk, will you kindly take the minutes?
Your Majesty, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to record this historic event. This monumental step for the good of all Utopians. This courageous leap of faith. This bold trek where no one. This immense.
I now call to order the first corporate meeting of Utopia Ltd. His Royal Majesty King Paramount.
Society has quite forsaken all the wicked courses, which though without employment and equality enforces.
We all are treated equally in Canada.
No tolerance we show to undeserving wealth and splendor, for the higher is the salary, the greater the offender.
That's an maxim that is prevalent in Canada.
We fund social programs after time consideration, and put this country in a desperate situation. The fishermen cannot fish is compensated swiftly.
In short, this happy country matches Canada completely, completely, completely. It's really a surprising what the story of modern country we have got. We don't expect it all, but almost everything that that is said, and that's what we are. The model to our fatherland.
Regarding the environment, we've done our best to clean it. Our leaders say they're going green and politics included.
The government is going green in Canada.
Our towns are ozone-friendly and our cars are non-existent. Our people ride the bus to work on things we are resistant.
The people ride the bus to work in Canada.
Our methods of recycling and reduction, and factories have scrutinized their methods of production. We've lowered our consumption and it's working rather neatly.
In short, this happy country matches Canada completely, completely, oh, completely. It's really the running with the slow modernizing. We have done the social for the fatherland. Almost everything that we see in Canada and that we are the model to the fatherland.
Our national identity is formed by those who share it. A quilt of many colors and unquestionable merit.
We've many different cultures too in Canada.
Our heritage is recognized by all the members. That nations aren't identified by neighborhoods and neighbors.
We recognize our heritage in Canada.
And now we have set aside the food, its why and whether. should they stand up and bow discreetly.
In short, this happy country matches Canada completely, completely, completely. It's pretty as a writing was a story monument. We are going to the novel. It's Canada, better country, not for the model to a novel. It's pretty as a writing was a story monument. We are going to the novel. All the rest of the country is Canada, better country, not for the model to a novel. Hey!
And now to the royal ceremony. This ceremonial, our wish display, copy all of Canada's human life way. Those lofty aims, catastrophe entail. Will the gloriously succeed or no?
That's what they've done. Ruined us. Through the innovations introduced by the flowers of progress, all our harmless schemes and personal business endeavors have been foiled.
They've cast us aside, my dear friend. Cursed us flat. And to think we once thought that modern reforms could be profitable.
Indeed, Scapio, if only all had gone as planned, they would have been. It was your idea, I recall, to turn the inevitable crimes of modernity to our advantage by establishing an extremely lucrative private investigation agency, Wiseman & Wiseman.
But we didn't count on the efficiency of the Royal Utopia Mounted Police. They've rendered our services obsolete.
Well, don't forget our plan to import and sell the finest products of the modern world. Francis and Scapio's house of phosphate detergents and gas-guzzling Fords. A stroke of genius, if I do say so myself.
How could we have known that the flowers of progress would inspire a financially disastrous outbreak of environmental awareness? And of course, Miss Conrad of the CRTC, she won't even allow us to distribute American cable television due to the recently imposed Utopia content regulations.
And then there's the whole issue of our once remunerative mail service, which has been forced to be remodeled after Canada Post. The service is even slower than it was before.
And what is worse, our mailmen have become unionized, and they collectively agree that traversing 2,000 miles of shark-infested waters involves a certain risk. They demanded accident insurance and a 200% increase in salary. Oh, we are ruined, Captain, we are ruined.
How naive we were to expect a little profitable corruption from modern society. In our foolish innocence, how are we to know the flowers of progress really had in mind? Corruption? No, Scapio. The flowers of progress have improved Utopia. Oh, no.
Take heart, my poor dear friend. The modern innovations have not been in place for long. Surely the corruption will soon follow. And Francis, we will truly be happy.
Oh, that may be, but that's a risk we couldn't afford to take. Utopia must be as it was before, when you and I were both feared and respected. Scapio, the vows of profit must leave at once.
Oh, excuse me, gentlemen. I hope I'm not interrupting something.
King Paramount, Francis and I, we demand that the flowers of progress be sent back to Canada at once, and their modern innovations be discontinued.
Oh, really, gentlemen, this is highly irregular. If you will be so good as to formulate a detailed list of your grievances, in writing, in triplicate, signed by the Associate Dean, addressed to the Secretary of Utopia Ltd, they will be laid before the board in due course at their next monthly meeting.
Are we to understand that we are being defied?
That is the idea I intended to convey.
Defied? We're defied?
Take care! You know our cowards! Trifle with us and you die! If you think that we're banded in unity, we may both be defied with impunity. You are sadly misled of a verity.
If you found a repose of tranquility, you refer to a state of docility, or prepare to render temerity.
If my speech is unduly refractory, you may find it a course satisfactory at an early board meeting to show it up, though in proper excuse you can trump it. You may wind up a limited company. You cannot conveniently blow it off. Whenever I chance to dance, I also dance a step or two. I'll feel now yet, steady, steady, I'll feel now yet.
He's no longer a human being. He's a corporation. And so long as he confines himself to its articles of association, we cannot touch him. What are we to do?
Do! We must devise a plot. Oh, Ferrara, you're the very person we want.
Certainly, allow me.
divided. And as matters stand, we are helpless. So are you. We must divide the plot at once.
A plot?
Yes. A plot of superhuman subtlety. Have you such a thing about you?
No. No, I think not. There's one at home under my magnolia bush.
We can't wait. We must be confident at once and put it into execution without delay. There's not a moment to spare.
With wide array upon the butterfly club, we'll plan some most ingenious private butterfly club began. That's understood, we'll all be done, and journey by the island home. We will round it down in like a shot that in your private club.
I think we are.
The thoughts I never heard. Happy thought.
How I really got the blood. I'll tell you now.
Why, what put that in your head?
Oh, I got it now.
I'll take him away to bed. Put him to bed.
What would be so bad? What life we don't you see?
Do listen to me, I pray.
It's so listen to me.
Ah, that is the only way.
Rubbish observe you grow.
You told me to give up.
You and you will be going to hell.
You're a buzzing real bluff, you're a real bluff.
You told me to give up. And
Suppose we all.
Now there, I think you're right. Then we might all.
that's true, we really might. I'll tell you what.
We will do what we can. Then on the spot we go.
Bravo, a capital sound.
Exceedingly neat and new.
Exceedingly new and neat.
I've something to do.
Well done, you style, style.
Oh, you little fool.
You're a very unique.
You intellectual soul. Jim? What did you think of that South Pacific ceremonial thing? Not really Canadian, and hardly modern, but a good deal of fun nonetheless. Don't you agree?
Certainly, Mr. Cutter. Besides, what King Paramount doesn't know won't hurt him. And he seemed quite convinced that the entire affair was distinctly Canadian. In fact, maybe a little pomp and ceremony in the House of Commons is just what Ottawa needs. It might even force the members of Parliament to pay attention.
Excellent, Jim. A true stroke of genius. Strong, wise words. Commanding delivery. Darn it all, Jim. Can I write that down? Of course.
This is fantastic. Brian hasn't come up with such a great idea in 8 years.
Are you sure you don't mind?
Damn attractive girls! The king's youngest daughters, but timid.
That'll wear off. Young.
Oh, here they come, my George, and without the dragon.
Oh, please. Miss Sophie, your secretary. Zara and Captain Do-Right are going on in the garden in a manner to which no well-conducted young lady ought to witness.
Indeed. We are very much obliged to Miss Sophie for affording us the pleasure of seeing you. But I must ask, is this extreme meekness, this shrinking insecurity, a general characteristic of all utopian women?
Oh, no. We're class specimens. We are the pick of the basket. We have enjoyed the inestimable privilege of being educated by a most refined and easily shocked Canadian lady on the strictest of moral principles. Miss Sophie has taught us the rules of unquestionable morality and trained us to live our lives in the simplest, most uncomfortable way possible.
What? My dear young lady. What about your dream? Why? Are you really under the impression that Canadian women are so ridiculously narrow-minded? The Canadian woman is a person of unlimited scope and imagination. Her fashions and tastes do not follow a code, but rather cover an incredible spectrum of possibilities. She is a person who dreams, then plans, then works to make her life what she wants it to be. And what's even more wonderful, quite often, she succeeds. Why, not at all. I am speaking the truth.
A wonderful joy from east to west, with every dream and interest, is a thoughtful woman who works her way, sees the dawn of a brighter day. The rules of all she's often been told who she should be and what to expect. Smiling and cruel, she will be told none of her dreams can be rejected. Her interest lies in all these stars, English and art and engineering, in every career. Still will not the days of her dreams are now appearing. Oh, search from the galaxies and come to Mars, and there will be there's no such gold and no such girl as keen, intelligent, modern girl. that terrain is finding a friend to share her vision, living her days in the sweetest game of loving and learning for religion. And if her plan is to know the man, her eyes may turn to an aging actor, and he will be as a copycat, a friend and hero and benefactor.
160 I refuse it. The objects our rivals looted. Repulsing.
Just the time now at which they published me. These paragraphs were written and contributed by me.
By you? No, no.
Yes, yes, I swear by me. I can't stand your so ruthless toil. Contributed the lot.
And that is why you did not boil the author on the spot.
That's why I did not foil the author on the spot.
I couldn't think why you did not boil the author on the spot. Boil him on the spot. Oh, rapture unrestrained of literary translation for my summary translation on living explanation and slide down the road all the values in repetition and a king of very low one and 50 next a king of very low is the next
Oh, some blue of there is a red and purple for the season of my love and accepted my proposal for the afternoon come I promised that and British paragraph and leaving the existence of British paragraph and leaving the existence
the cloud
that gathered all have vanished, have vanished, have vanished, that's what you saw, have vanished, have vanished, have vanished, vanished, vanished in the distance.
Things will soon be quite clear, King Paramount. Captain Do-Right. Scalpy and I have heard of a very interesting fact. To prevent us from winning the hand of the Princess Zara, you attempted to turn my colleague and I against each other, inciting us to a duel, which you claimed was common practice in modern Canada. We have since learned that dueling has long been illegal in Canada. By suggesting a duel within a modern operetta, we find you guilty of a malicious and premeditated anachronism according to the King's Own Anti-Anachronism Act!
Yeah! What do you have to say for yourself, then, you?
Only that I'm innocent. Gentlemen, will you testify that I'm a citizen of Canada?
Yes.
And will you also testify, gentlemen, that according to your own utopian law, when I married my most treasured Zara, I became a citizen of this fine island nation?
Yes.
Then, gentlemen, it was perfectly legal for me to institute you to a duel.
And why is that?
Because, gentlemen, I have dual citizenship.
Are you both satisfied now that you've insulted our honored guest?
Oh, stop it, Roy.
Even there's radical the meritorious reforms introduced by the flowers of progress.
Because meritorious reform? Fuck! Francis and I have been doing a little research. We have discovered, King, that you have been deceived. Flowers of progress, indeed. After reading hundreds of McLean's back issues, it becomes evident to us that progress is no longer the flawless ideal that it once used to be. What is progress given modern society? Thoughtless resource consumption. Constitutional crisis. Big, ugly skyscrapers. The greenhouse effect. The hydrogen bomb. This is what your flowers of progress will soon bring to Utopia, King. The thorny flowers planted in our once happy land.
My dear Zara, this is a very unpleasant state of things. Is progress really so undesirable?
I did not think that such a subtle point would come up. But now that it has, dear father, I am happy to say that the Flowers of Progress have adopted a new and more modern name. Henceforth, they shall be known as the Flowers of Sustainable Development, completely disassociating themselves from the evil implications of that nasty word, progress.
You are
Babbled! But an hour will come.
Your hour has come already. Away with them, and let them wait my will. From this moment, Utopia Ltd. embraces the wisdom of the flowers of sustainable development with all its attendant blessings. May Canada bring strength unto this land, so let us grow and proudly take our stand.
Whose government illuminates our way, and whose achievements we will try to imitate. She has renamed a nation unified, who never let the rails of our economy, and let the politicians be her guide towards the building of a strong economy.
By her way, and wretched from which we will enjoy the future days, the virtues of the state of development. By doing so we shall in course of time increase our profits with our reputation. For Canada's the country so sublime, which brought us to the age of cooperation.
Where culture of our population, where soldiers go to peace and not to war, and CBC provides the information that Canada continues to do more to demonstrate a kinder and gentler nation.
Advertising and export shoppers to a USA.
Give it up, guys. Hi, Mom. We love you. They like it? Yeah, and she was just peeing herself. Oh, good. Yeah, good. Awesome. Denise, cool. There's a show. Oh, yeah. I want to know who's carrying your suitcase up there. Upstairs. It's next to the English department office. It's over! Are you filming?
Yeah.
I don't believe she can. I don't believe she can. Wiggle it. Just a little bit. Wiggle it. Just a little bit.
Karen, go up and see your friend. Oh. Hi there. Did it. We're number one.
Good.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh, hi. Hi, Mom.
I saw you in a
Nice flowers.
I didn't know you came tonight. This is Jesse. Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You were great.
Thank you.
It was really, really good.
I would have been nervous if you told me she was here.
Listen carefully.
We were
meeting the
laughing like
audience.
crazy in the background. Every time you and Bobby came on, my sister, man, she burst out laughing.
It was very convenient that they all
Really?
had
Did they like
stay
no,
up there.
thank you.
I had to rush down and get them all coming in.
What do you have to say about the show?
It was fantastic. Everything was really, really good.
He's not recording this, is
Especially Carrera over here. She didn't tell me to say anything.
It was better than that. It was see it again and again.
Come on,
Next time, right?
I'm coming back to see this next week.
And she'll take the cake.
Check the years I'm coming.
Oh, that is a man by a maid.
Oh, you